Ever feel like building an investment portfolio requires a finance degree and a crystal ball? What if I told you there's a much simpler way to build a robust portfolio without picking a single stock? Today, we're cutting through the noise to show you exactly how. Welcome to the Simply Speaking About Money video channel. It is here where we talk about budgeting, saving, and investing in the real world of probabilities, and not the crazy hype, noise, and lottery-like promises of possibilities. This is part 3 of our asset allocation series, and we're focusing on practical, actionable steps. Get ready to simplify your investing journey using the power of ETFs. Here's the big idea. Instead of buying individual stocks, bonds, or REITs, we'll use exchange-traded funds, or ETFs. Think of ETFs as handy tools, like a Swiss Army knife for your portfolio. But remember, ETFs are just the tools. Your strategy is what truly matters. That strategy is asset allocation, how you divide your investments among different types of assets. Asset allocation actually impacts your returns more than trying to pick the next big thing. Let's look at the simple building blocks you'll need. First up, stock ETFs. These give you broad exposure to the stock market, aiming for growth over time. Instead of owning one company, you own a tiny piece of hundreds or even thousands of companies. Next, we have bond ETFs, designed to add stability and some income to your portfolio. They tend to be less volatile than stocks, acting as a cushion during market downturns. Then there are REIT ETFs, or Real Estate Investment Trust ETFs. These let you invest in real estate without the hassle of being a landlord. They provide diversification and often generate steady income. And don't forget cash or short-term reserves, essential for emergencies. Some investors also add small amounts of gold ETFs or even Bitcoin ETFs for extra diversification, but these aren't core for beginners. Now let's put these pieces together into 3 simple models. Remember, these are starting points, not rigid rules. Investing is about probabilities, not possibilities. Budgeting is step 1. Investing is step 2. That's where Acorns comes in. Acorns helps you start investing automatically, even with your spare change. It rounds up your everyday purchases and invests the difference into diversified portfolios built for long-term growth. You don't need thousands of dollars. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to start. When you pair smart budgeting with automatic investing, you build momentum, and momentum builds wealth. If you're ready to make your money work while you sleep, check out the link in the description to get started with Acorns, affiliate disclosure. I may earn a commission if you sign up using my link at no extra cost to you. First, the aggressive model for those comfortable with higher risk for greater growth potential. An example might be 80% stock ETFs, 10% bond ETFs, 5% REIT ETFs, and 5% cash. This portfolio leans heavily into growth assets, ideal for a very long-term horizon. Next, the balanced model for a mix of growth and stability. A typical split could be 60% stock ETFs, 30% bond ETFs, 5% REIT ETFs, and 5% cash. It aims to capture market gains while providing a cushion against bigger drops. Finally, the conservative model, prioritizing income and protecting your money. This could look like 20% stock ETFs, 70% bond ETFs, 5% REIT ETFs, and 5% cash. This model is suited for those closer to retirement or with a low-risk tolerance. These models align with our philosophy: budget, save, then invest systematically. Once your budget is working and you've started investing, the next step is optimization. That's where Betterment comes in. Betterment is an automated investing platform that builds and manages a diversified portfolio for you. It handles rebalancing, tax-efficient strategies, and long-term planning, so you don't have to. You don't need to time the market. You don't need to pick stocks. You just need a strategy and consistency. If you're serious about growing wealth the smart, disciplined way, check out the link in the description to get started with betterment. Affiliate disclosure. I may earn a commission if you sign up using my link at no extra cost to you. The goal is to set up a system that works for you, and then let it do its job. Remember, adjust these percentages to match your personal risk tolerance and financial goals. Don't chase trends or fall for hype. Focus on your own plan. Now, let's talk about a common mistake that can derail even the best plans. Many investors overcomplicate things, thinking more ETFs means better diversification. Too many different ETFs can lead to overlapping investments and unnecessary complexity. Another trap is constantly switching your allocation based on market news. This market timing usually leads to worse results. Stick to your chosen system. Simplicity truly wins in investing. Keep your portfolio clean and understandable. Your asset allocation matters far more than obsessing over individual investment picks. Invest based on probabilities, not possibilities, and focus on long-term systems. If you want to see your entire financial life in one place, clarity is the first step. That's where Empower comes in. Empower gives you powerful tools to track your net worth, monitor investments, analyze fees, and plan for retirement, all in one dashboard. You can connect your accounts, see exactly where you stand, and make smarter decisions with real data, because what gets measured gets managed. If you're serious about organizing your money and building long-term wealth, check out the link in the description to explore Empower. Affiliate disclosure. I may earn a commission if you sign up using my link at no extra cost to you. This was part 3 of our asset allocation journey, helping you build wealth the easy way. Subscribe to Simply Speaking About Money and catch our next video to keep learning.